Hi, love bunnies. I hope you guys are all doing swell. Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell by the title, I am going to be doing a series, which is one of many. In this series, it is entitled Inside the Beauty Haus Kit Series. And this series is going to be about me building up my makeup kit again. As I explained to you guys, I am getting back into gaining clients again. And of course, in order to have clients and do my job, I have to have a kit, a functional kit to be exact. So in this series, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of items that I'm getting to build my kit. So without further ado, let's get it. So the first thing that I picked up was a blush palette from the brand Catrice. And I hear they're like an up and coming brand. They're really good for doing dupes. So I said, you know what? Let me try them out. Now, in building a kit, I don't believe in having 1,001 products to get the job done. If you're actually a really skilled makeup artist, you should be able to get any look done with minimal product, but also you want your kit to be functional. So this clearly has 6 colors in them and they're cream. So the good thing about it is I will be able to mix and make any color that I need to, as well as you kind of get a good amount for the buck that you spent on it. So it has a range between some nudes and some reddish tones, which again is usually like a neutral palette overall for the lips. So that's the first thing I got. I have 2 primers. Now I got 2 primers because again, you never know what client you're gonna have if you yourself are doing makeup on other people. But again, for myself, I don't know what clients' skin type I'm always gonna have. So it's better to be safe than sorry. So we have the Wet n Wild face primer that is matte photo focus. So this is a matte primer, and it will mostly be for any client who has oily skin. You want to kind of mattify, or just a person in general who wants a matte look. Then I also have the Power Grip primer from E.L.F. I got the small version because I want to test it out, but I did hear good reviews about it, so it should be good. I have high hopes for it. And now, as it says, it's a Power Grip primer, and it is this blue color because, if I'm not mistaken, it has hyaluronic acid in it, which again is pretty much for hydration, which you need, especially if something is going to be long lasting. Then I have also underneath the photo focus series that they do have, I picked up 2 of their loose setting sprays. So one is in the color Off-White Translucent, and the next is in Banana. I got it in Off-White Translucent because if I'm working on a client that has more melanated skin, I wouldn't want to use translucent and it comes ashy. You want it to stay to the color that it already is, and you just want it to set the foundation. And then I also got it in Banana. When it comes to warmer and darker skin tones, that's just a neutral color for me to utilize to bake and also to set. I also picked up some brushes from the brand Beauty Design. Now this is the packaging it came in, honey. I am going to do a video all dedicated to brushes, right? Now, one thing I will say, a lot of the times makeup artists or just makeup enthusiasts in general make it seem as though you have to have 1,000-piece brush set. That's ridiculousness, because you don't. All you need are a few staple brushes and you'll be able to complete any look that you're trying to accomplish. And so I kind of took a gamble ordering this brush set because plenty of times I ordered brushes online and it wasn't the greatest. But I ordered these, and when I tell you, I am so excited to use these on people, you have no idea. This I got is a 18 piece brush set. I don't even like pink like that. But it had the brushes that I definitely needed, and I know it would complete every single look. These are great quality. I've tested them on my hands. I didn't test it on my eyes or anything because, again, these are for my clients. But I did order my own brush set, mainly just for eyeshadows from this brand. So I'm super excited for those to come in. But when I tell you this is 18 brushes that you literally need in your set, hands down. And I believe it was only $17.99. When I do the brush series, I'm gonna go through each and every single brush in that one. And this wasn't necessarily, I ordered it, but I had an Ipsy subscription box, and in it came a few set of brushes from the brand Iconic London. Now, I didn't really want to have them for myself because I just didn't want them. But at the same time, I said, you know what? Why not let me just have some brushes just extra in my kit? Now, I will say, I do like this stippling brush. A stippling brush, I would say, is not a must-have, but it is a good brush to have in your kit. I will say that. Now to the two pieces that I told you that I didn't open just yet. I wanted to open it with you guys. One, I had this kit, I had this item before when I used to actually do fashion shows on Fashion Week, when I used to do brides. And when I tell you, this item really lasted me, and I did quite a few faces, honey, worth every penny. So I don't know if you've heard of this brand. I'm gonna open it. Of course, it's from Amazon. Hello. It is from a brand called Retractable. Now, if you guys have not heard of the brand Goldfaden, then you're not into makeup for real. I'm just gonna say that. I kid. No, Goldfaden is one of those brands, such like Maron and Van Nye, if I'm not mistaken. They are the OG of makeup, right? And what makeup should be. Their makeup is mainly for stage, for lighting, for studios, for big production. So their products are high definition. Their products really pack a punch and looks good clearly on camera. So again, in building my kit, I'm trying to be cost effective as possible right now until I'm able to buy from other brands and buy in singlets. But for right now, again, this is all that you need. And I didn't complain. My clients never complained. And it comes across beautifully each and every single time. Oh my gosh, are you ready? This is their foundation set, honey. Let's look at it together. Let me see. Try to do it like this. Gorge. Isn't it gorge? Now, these are pretty much warm tones because I know I usually had clients between fair skin but also warm. So this palette, they have other ones, but this palette was mainly the shade range that I used to work with. But at the same time, because they have neutral undertones, I'm able to do with them what I need to do. Because they're cream, the formulation allows for it to be able to be blended, to be mixed, to be thinned if need be, or thickened if need be. And that's the great thing about this kit. And always, like I said, I use this hands down, from light skin, medium skin to dark skin. It did the job, and it did it flawlessly. So I was so excited. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this kit cost around $70 to $85. You get, if I'm not mistaken, you get 18 colors in here. So that's already 18 foundations that you get. It's long lasting because it's cream, and you're able to take a little bit, mix what you need to mix, and you'll be set. I promise you. last but not least, I know unfortunately this is a short video, I know. The next one is jam-packed, I promise you. But this one we're gonna end it on a good note because it is my actual kit. Now, I know back in the days I really had like the little makeup kit that it had the bottom, you open it, and the two little pieces come out at the top. But honey, when I tell you, I did some work, okay? Every other makeup artist had suitcases, the Pelican cases, and had just so much product. But just being in that environment also let me know, one, it tested my makeup skill and my artistry. Am I able to do faces with a smaller kit and not have to carry around the whole Sephora or Ulta with me? And it was true. I was able to do that. So that's why, again, I'm going back to my roots of building a kit that's functional, not just for, okay, it just looks good to have 1,001 items. No, you need to have a functional kit, number one, but also your kit needs to be with the work that you do. So again, you have to also know what area of makeup you're in. So again, that's how you know to tailor your kit to that. So again, I say, you know what, Jesus, let's go back to our roots, have something of decent size that I can of course build, and let it be functional, you know. I'm just so excited for this one, mainly because hello, how am I supposed to carry all of these products? Not in my hand. So it's like it's Christmas. I know you probably are looking like, girl, that is so small. But like I said, if you are a makeup artist about that life, honey, you gonna know exactly what to do with this. So this is actually their medium size. Ooh. This is actually their medium size bag. I didn't want to get the large one because one, sometimes pictures make things look crazy. And then two, I'm like, I'm not at a place just yet where I need something so big at the moment to carry my items in. So I said, let me get the medium. But looking at it, I'm glad I got the medium because if I got the small, it probably would have been half of this. Oh my gosh. So, but I got the medium too because I have 3 compartments. So, it has 1 compartment. Oh, I love. Which I would assume is upside down. It would be extra little pockets that you have for anything. Then this little pocket here, if you need to put any little thing in there. Then it has this piece that, again, other little mesh things that you could put in there. And then, which is good for like, say, the sanitary things. Then it has the main compartment, which is cool. So it comes with a strap if you need it to carry. This top piece, oh, I like. This top piece is where you'll put your brushes. But also any other little thing, like say if you like your lip products, your lip liners, eyeliners, I'm pretty sure you could put those there. And then this is the main part. So then you would have all of your, however you're gonna organize it. And then you also can move these around, fix them how you want to, take things, add things, move them around. So you make it to the size that you need it to be for how you're gonna utilize the kit. So I am so excited. This looks so tiny, so I know automatically I'm gonna need to condense things. But this is just a true test to really see, am I really a good makeup artist? I think I am with a few items. But that was a short one. Like I told you, a short unboxing. I told you I didn't have too many items. This was my first set of things that I purchased. But I thank you guys anyways for stopping by. I thank you for taking some time to be with me. I thank you for taking the time to check out this new series that I'm building. I hope you enjoyed wherever you are in the world. As I always say, the foundation of beauty starts within. Makeup is just the icing on top. I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Mwah.